Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and distinction that I introduce to you the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
Hello. Oh, we've got company coming in today. Peabo Bryson. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Trust me. Trust and believe you will be entertained by the Peepster.
Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Dave, where's your wedding ring?
Tough weekend.
But it's Tuesday, Dave.
Tough weekend.
You're still dealing with weekend drama on Tuesday?
Financially tough. Overspending.
She's overspending.
Excessively. She's just buying right now. Strictly went against the non-Jewish ritual thing.
She's just buying.
Yeah. Kind of tough to spend $3,500 in a month.
Wow.
You know, the store's upstate. I mean, and there's nowhere to go. What do you do?
Yeah, you spend $3,500 a month on jump-offs.
This is it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Oh, boy. I think they went around to get Peabo Bryson. Is he actually here?
Yes.
Is he wearing a suit?
Yes.
Oh, boy. The old school, they never change. Always come appropriate. To you young whippersnappers who don't wear watches and suits, you all can take a page from Peabo. Oh, here he comes. Look. Oh, here he comes. He's drinking tea to preserve his voice. This is my first time meeting him. Hi, Mr. Bryson.
Pleasure.
Very nice to meet you.
My pleasure.
Okay. That's what you call OG sugar.
Yeah, that's right. I was going to do the European thing, but I didn't want you to think I was trying to be swayed.
Well, you know, I hate the European kiss. There's too much lingering in people's personal space.
Well,
Do you
this
see?
is true.
Do you see my engineer? Pick up your hands. Do you see? We are germistas in here. He wears rubber gloves to operate the boards. I'm constantly Lysoling, and a European kiss is too much time in
and
personal
it's too
space.
personal. Yeah, this is true.
But you showbiz types, you're all into that. You kiss and lick each other's face. You talk close in conversation.
The licking of the face that's where I draw the line.
You're quick at picking up somebody else's glass and saying, "Can I have a sip?"
Oh, not
I'm
me.
thirsty.
I'm sorry. I'm bad about it. My kid won't even drink after me, and I don't drink after my kid.
Really?
No, we just don't do it.
I like that. How old's your child?
36.
How many? Is that the only one?
It's only one. I have 2 grandkids.
Nice.
Yeah.
So your money is your money. I mean, it's not like scattered amongst kids. I know that you had a marital snafu. I recall you were married and divorced, and your ex-wife is now married to Sugar Ray Leonard.
You got this all wrong.
Are you the one?
Well, I was the fortunate one. I figured out who she was before I got married.
Thank God. Thank God.
Before I got married, and she was Sugar Ray's ex-wife.
Yes. Do tell. Can you don't sit there like if you can't figure it out, I'm not going to tell you. Everybody, there's a little scandalousness. How did you figure it out? Wait, there's this woman. First of all, Peabo Bryson is here to promote his classic Peabo CD. But and however, there's always more to a story, and we here at the show try to get to the bottom of it.
I'm here to promote the Time Life Classic Soul Ballads series.
I see you on that infomercial.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, and so you want to know the dirt.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. The dirt is, no, it's, everybody has issues, and we were just talking about that, having a conversation with some of your staff about one of the most prevalent problems socially in our culture is, I think that black women, all women of color, suffer from some measure of insecurity. You know, and
all people suffer.
Well, yeah, no, but I mean that low self-esteem in particular for women, and I don't see the reason why they should, because I think that I think the women in our culture are the most amazing and probably our most precious asset.
Well, here's the thing: you can have babies until you're 106. We dry up at a certain age. You get older and it's called distinguished. We get older and they throw us out to dry. Whether it's show business, whether you're a school teacher, whether you are a lawyer, whatever. And it's not the golden rule, but it's how society is. So, you know, forgive us for being a little bit more competitive to one another, for wanting to have everything at a particular... We're not fighting, by the way, but
No,
I
was just, this is healthy. This is good. I'm not afraid of you.
Damn you. Peabo Bryson's here.
Go ahead.
So you were dating a woman. Mm-hmm. Now, she came to you after being married to a football player. or something.
Boxer.
A box. No, she was married to Sugar Ray.
Yeah.
But
they were divorced and had been for several years at that particular point. I knew them from before. I knew them from when they were married, and was friendly with both of them actually. You know, but there was probably always something there. Was not something spoken about or intimated in any sort of way.
Right.
But it's you know if it's. I mean, like, you know that I think that you're attractive, and I haven't said that, but you can feel it.
Well, Sugar.
No, but I'm saying so that we kind of met at a social function by accident.
Yes.
And she was coming to Atlanta where I live, and we had lunch and dinner and
fell into bed.
Oh, pretty much.
So then you guys broke up, and she went on. She hooked up with a football player. This is a woman. She had a legendary reputation.
You have to understand that once I find out that you have serious issues and that if you refuse to deal with those issues, then or to try to find some kind of resolution or a conclusion to those things, or I'm a loyal person. I'll stick as long as you don't become abusive to me.
Yes.
You know, that's what Southern men do.
Where are you originally from? Atlanta?
Greenville, South Carolina.
Very nice. We're on in South Carolina, as a matter of fact.
Really?
On Hot 103.9.
Wow.
Yeah.
Atlanta's only 150 miles away, but I never go there.
It's in Columbia.
Oh, right.
You should try. The strip joints are fabulous, and they barbecue the pulled pork.
Actually,
you haven't?
Yeah.
You square.
No. Why?
Have you ever seen Linda Lovelace do Deep Throat?
Oh. Absolutely.
Well,
and Marilyn Chambers behind the green door.
Well, then I'll share with you a little something about Linda Lovelace. She, she died after sustaining injuries in a car accident back in 2002. She was 53. You know, she never got paid for Deep Throat.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
And it was banned in 23 states, and it went on to make approximately $600 million. Well, they're about to do a Deep Throat Part 2, and Courtney Love, perfect pick, is going to play Linda Lovelace. Isn't that great?
Courtney Love is Deep Throat, isn't she? I'm sorry.
So let's get to you, Peabo. All right, so how many albums have you recorded in your career?
I've never actually sat down and counted. Probably altogether, everything I've ever done. Probably 28.
Look at you. How much are you worth, loosely?
I don't know. I probably make anywhere from I probably make a.
Do you still have a few $1 million? Are you luxuriating, or are you just trying to survive?
Well, I think we're all trying to survive.
Yeah.
Whether you're making millions a year or not. I don't make millions a year. I probably better than that.
Yeah.
Probably $1.5 million a year or something like
Good.
that.
So you're still doing well.
Yeah.
Because I remember back in the day, the IRS swooped down on your situation.
Well,
and you recovered.
No doubt. That's what you do. I think the real men, if you're knocked down, you stand up. You know, and it's if you think that being what we call ourselves, what are we calling ourselves these days? African American?
Black.
Yeah, well, one of those.
Yeah, I don't, black people.
That's not who we are anyway. I know who we are, but that's another story. But point
Brown.
being, no, we're actually Moorish Americans.
Moorish Americans?
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's it.
Okay.
Well, we were talking about...
Yes.
Yeah, okay, all right, the deal being that if you think that being a person of color doesn't have anything to do with the decisions that are made, you have people of color that work at the bureau that or pit bulls. They make their name by going after high profile cases and making a big stink, and they do things that are illegal. And it doesn't matter. So they become like the black Gestapo.
Oh.
So it's but the thing is that if it can happen to me, it can happen to anyone.
Absolutely.
So the deal being that you either stand or you lie down forever.
Did you change your accountant after that?
Well, it all started because they disavowed a claim that an old accountant made, and when I could have sued him, and there wouldn't have been an issue at all.
Right.
But the service knew that and would not inform me that I had the right to sue him and that it would resolve my issues until the statute of limitations had ran out.
Okay, moving on.
Then they said that too. Then they informed me. Then the statute of limitations ran out. You don't have any options.
Okay, moving on, because unfortunately we only have limited time. But Ruben Studdard idolizes you.
Does he?
Yes.
He's a very, very fine singer and of the new crops. Mm-hmm. He's absolutely one of the best.
He's the tree that fell in the wood, Peabo. That weight, that lack of promotion, he's relying on his family and them to do everything for him. And he's not, come on.
He's not, we were talking about his talent. I mean, you're talking about his situation, and that's sad. It's in terms of it's very classic. When you don't know, and you don't surround yourself with people that know,
right?
Then you suffer mightily for it. I think that the first thing he needs is adequate management, but I don't think that you have those kind of individual choices when you do American Idol. I think that they end up, you sign off management, and your whole life is kind of signed away.
His godfather is his manager, now suing him for $500,000.
His godfather?
Yes. See, I told you his family and them.
Well, I mean, the first thing, I mean, I love this guy. He's a very talented guy, and he's a good person, a good human being. He wouldn't hurt anybody for any reason. But money changes people, and he doesn't understand that it changed everybody around him.
Yes.
And so consequently, but he does need to lose a couple of 100 pounds.
Yeah.
But not for aesthetics, but for health.
Of course, everybody's doing it.
I'm just concerned.
You, dear man, look fabulous.
Well,
you look very fabulous. Well, you're still outperforming.
Absolutely.
And so you dated Lola Falana at one point, or you were married to her? One of the two.
Lola Falana? Where did that come from? No, I know her, but we've never dated.
Okay, let me just turn around for a moment.
Who said that?
Lola's nephew right there.
We know each other.
Well, Sammy used to date her.
Yeah.
And supposedly, you know what, she was probably just doing bragging rights to your mother. Yeah, honey, I got rid of Sammy and I'm dating Peabo now.
Did she say that?
Well, Sammy used to beat the stew out of her.
Yeah.
And then after she'd get beat up, she'd go over to Art's house, and his mom, Miss Gladys, would be helping her tend to the wounds, and they'd be eating sardine sandwiches in the kitchen.
Yeah, you remember.
And young Art would be peering through the door, looking all nosy. So during one of those times, she probably came in and said, yeah, honey, I'm dating Peabo.
Did she say that? She's talking out of school like that. I mean, it's not like...
Are you in love?
Am I in love at the moment?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Oh, do you live together?
No.
Is she 18?
No.
Is she age appropriate to you?
Absolutely. What's appropriate?
How old are you? Because that would be whatever it is you are. I didn't want to ask you that. Are you circumcised?
Oh!
Just asking.
Yes, I am.
Very nice. Very nice.
Oh, it is very nice.
Now, is she a sister or a sister?
What's the difference?
The sister is black. A sister is any color as long as she's, got a feminine V. Was she born in 1951?
No, he was. I'm sorry.
Oh, excuse me. You were born in...
I'm 55 next month.
Oh, fabulous. You look wonderful. Is she age appropriate to you? Is she near your age?
She's almost 30.
Oh, he's a pimp. Roll the music.
Well, no, hey, I'm a player. I got to do what a player does.
All right.
Players got to do what a player does.
All right, Mr. Bryson, we see you on the infomercial for the Time Life series. Give a website or do something. Do what you came here for. Here it is. I'm sorry, mister. Okay. You can purchase the Time Life series with all the classics, including Peabo, Vandross, Marvin Gaye, Anita Baker, Earth, Wind & Fire, Patti LaBelle. Go to www.timelife.com. It's the classic soul ballads. Oh, these are the ballads.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. From the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Oh, yeah, it's everything.
When you come back to work the Beacon Theater or something that people always end up doing, will you please come back to the show? Did you have a good time?
I had a wonderful time. We didn't talk a lot about Time Life.
That's incidental. I'll continue to plug this for you.
You need to,
through
because
the show.
Again, in terms of accolades that a person achieves in life, that would be probably. I don't want this program to go by and not express that as an individual. This
it's might
have
be. We have 30 seconds.
This might be the phone number.
888-827 Soul.
It's my greatest honor right here, because this is the best music of all time right here. And the best collection of music of all time right here.
Me.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, love.
I promise some more of that OG sugar. I promise I will continue to promote this for you. If you promise that when you come back to town, we can talk again.
Well,
I like you, Peabo Bryson.
I love to talk to you anytime.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Wendy, man.
My oldest brother, he told me he had a very good surprise. The surprise was that he turned himself into a woman.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
This portion of programming is brought to you in part by Please Drink Responsibly.
Hey, everybody. It's the Wendy Williams Experience here on 107.5 WBLS. Don't forget, Friday night, A. Marie is going to be at the Roxy. I'm hosting. Get your shoe game right, because A. Marie that's the shoe woman, and she's performing. I'm hosting. The Roxy is in Manhattan on 18th Street, up by 11th Avenue near the West Side Highway. Peabo Bryson was so much fun, and I told him something that I didn't want to say on the radio because I was getting like a really good vibe from him, but I told him he's one of the few OGs that have come in here hetero. And he was like, how do you think I've survived in the business? And we didn't go into it. I said, we'll get into that next time. I really enjoyed talking with him. I hope you guys had a good time. I mean, it was only one break. But you know what? You can purchase the Time Life Classic Soul Ballad CD. It features 144 of the greatest classic ballads from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. Of course, Peebo's on it. Anita Baker, Patti LaBelle, just to name a few. You can go to timelife.com or simply call 888-827-SOUL. I enjoyed talking with him. Art, that was a really good conversation with Peabo Bryson. I had a good conversation with him. I want to invite him back. I told him whenever he comes back to town, come back. He said next time he comes back, because he's doing a project with James Ingram and Jeffrey Osborne. Imagine getting the three of them in here. You know what happened to Peabo, though, back in the day?
Okay, I'm going there right now.
I didn't have time to go all into it because his answers were rather long. He probably did that on purpose so that I wouldn't have time to go from one question to the other, just zinging him at him and stuff. But when the IRS swooped down on Bryson's situation, honey, they said he owed like $900,000, and they took his 2 Grammys and all kind. They do the swoop down. They take all your crap. Thank goodness he has good enough friends who bought back a lot of his stuff and were able to hold on to it until he was able to buy it back from. What?
They said he did Regina Bell, Celine Dion, and Roberta Flack.
Call him in here. Call him in here right now. Right now. I'm sorry. This is just for New York. Yes. No. We need him now. He can stop the drops. Come back. Celine Dion?
Watch out for the big girl.
Wait, she's not big.
No, wrong one.
Wait, what does it say on his computer? Yes, you are heterosexual. You slayed Celine Dion?
No.
You slayed Roberta Flack?
No. Why do you want to know all these things? I don't kiss and tell.
Because this is all the stuff that's popped up on the computer since
This is not. I don't kiss and tell.
What does it say?
I don't kiss and tell.
All right, come in here. I don't know how to read this.
I don't kiss and tell.
But the point is that you are Trey hetero, apparently.
No. I can't help it. It's just the way I am.
Let me just ask you real quick. You left, but $900,000 or something like that. The IRS said that you owed, and they came and they took a lot of your stuff, and you had some really good friends who were able to buy it back for you. Mm-hmm. And then did the friends gift you back with the stuff, or they said when you get back on your feet?
Nobody tried to send you a bill, right?
Yeah.
It's not that kind of party.
Yeah.
I think you either have friends or you don't have friends. Mm-hmm. It's a precarious position for anyone to be in that you can't
you can't make bold moves yourself.
Yeah.
You someone else has to make those moves because you can't do that because it implies something that's dishonest about you.
Yeah.
And it's a tough position to be in, but you have to be calm about things and see your way through them and figure out how restoration is going to take place, and if there are reparations to be had, then you pursue that through legal channels. You don't get upset about any of that. I wasn't there, so I don't know. I can't even really comment on what actually took place. I wasn't there.
Dion.
I didn't say that. It's not true. I'm telling you, it's not true.
All right, that's all I wanted to ask you.
You are.
Yeah, we're on the radio again. I was just talking about you. I was just promoting your Time Life series, and I was talking about the IRS, and I said you gave long-winded answers, and you probably did it on purpose because you didn't want me to get to the next question.
I didn't want it. I don't kiss and tell. I'm so sorry.
All right. Well, it's okay.
Well, you don't. Are you going to hold that against me?
No, I still wanted you to come back. You're a fun guest.
Well, hey, I'm an adult.
Yeah.
And I'm very proud of the fact that I'm an adult.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I have more questions for you. We'll do it in another time.
What?
No,
What's the burning question?
No,
What's the burning question?
Nothing right now, because there are people to talk about. Michael Jackson. Oh, guilty or innocent?
Don't know. I
just in case he calls you for that collabo if he gets off.
No. It's not that. It's just. I just think that we should all try to follow what the American justice system is supposed to be, and that is that you're supposed to be presumed innocent until you're proven guilty. It doesn't take place.
Do you get Botox?
Are you kidding?
I don't know. I'm seeing you go up and down, and I don't really see a whole lot happening. That's good black.
No, that's really good black.
Yeah, that's good black.
Black don't crack like that.
Mine did. I got Botox.
No. I can't. No cosmetic anything for me.
Vanessa Williams is going to be single if Rick Fox doesn't come back to her. Don't you love her? You will do a duet together. She's such a nice woman, and she's so honest. She's like a little flower, Peabo. And you are so heterosexual, and that is so hard to find these days in show business. It's
sad to say, but it may be more true than I would like to believe.
Exactly. Vanessa listens to the show. Vanessa, I'm telling you, I'm sitting with a 55-year-old man who still has his own money. He's not married. He says he's in love, but Vanessa, please, when you walk in the room, everybody forgets. He's not married. He's just said he's in love.
Vanessa we actually know each other. She's a friend of sorts. Did
you go to the wedding?
No, she's exactly what you said. She is a very special person.
She's fabulous.
She really is. But my love is.
How long you been in love, Peabo?
I'm in love with Halle Berry. I always have been.
Oh, please! Is that what you meant? You don't have a girlfriend? You're in love with a fictitious fantasy?
It's not a fantasy. I'm going to make that happen.
Oh.
Yeah,
wow.
Gonna make that happen.
Wow.
See, it's time for her to have a man.
Absolutely.
Not someone who hopes to be someone someday.
Shut up! Listen to Peabo. Have a nice day. Wow.
I am me.
All right.
God is good. I mean, and I don't mean to be ungracious or anything like that, but I like shooting the dirt with you. It's good.
Come back, please.
I'd love to come back, as long as you let me talk about my project.
All right, open the door, let him out. Here he goes again.
Yeah,
there he goes. Goodbye, Mr. Bryson. Everybody, 888-827-SOUL for the Time Life Classic Soul Ballad Series starring Peabo Bryson. He's wonderful. That was a lot of fun. All right, so look, don't forget the Wendy Williams Comedy Experience happens tonight at the Laugh Factory. I'll see you guys there. Doors open up at 8. The comedy starts at 9. And I'll see you there. Okay, let's continue with, because we've got to get to the gossip. Okay, good.
I'ma hold you down.
All enough. Can't take it.
Oh, you can hold me down. Hi, Jen. Everybody, it's the Wendy Williams Experience. Kenya's listening in Milwaukee, and she says that Preparation H will numb the hole like it does a hemorrhoid, and so then you can get your third input on. Well, Phil Bronstein, who's the ex-husband of Sharon Stone, is now dating the ex-wife of Mick Jagger, Jerry Hall. They make a very sophisticated couple. She's 48, he's 54. Very nice. So apparently, Old Dirty Laundry is still being battled over. I see in the newspaper. Let me see if I can get this straight. Let me just read it the way it is. Give me the typewriter. A legal battle engulfing the estate of Old Dirty Bastard is getting ugly. The late Russell Jones's mother, Cherry Jones, and manager Jarrett Weisfeld have filed a $1.8 million breach of contract lawsuit against a Florida-based production company, AGU Entertainment, alleging that AGU reneged on a deal for a rap album and a Jackass-type DVD while using Old Dirty's name to lure investors. David Levi is well versed in defrauding people, says, Cherry Jones and Jared Weisfeld's side. He cheated high school kids out of millions of dollars in the 90s and was charged by the Federal Trade Commission in a scholar scam. Okay, so this has nothing to do with the actual family of Old Dirty Bastard, but simply somebody who used his name. And I thought that there was a Jackass type DVD. Even I heard about that. There's some type of DVD coming out about Old Dirty. And I guess they lured the investors, and then once they got the investor, they said, oh, well, Old Dirty can't do it. I hear that, Cherry Jones. Get your money. Watch Jared Weisfeld. I do believe that Britney Spears is pregnant. There's two things that I believe. I believe that Ashley Simpson is not worthy. Just fill in the blank. Ew. And I believe that Jessica Simpson, three things. Jessica and Nick are broken up or on their way. It's bad. But I totally believe Britney Spears is pregnant. Totally. Okay, so I'm friends with the people at Life and Style magazine. Thank you so much to my man, Tom Stadnicki, for sending me over the exclusive. In next week's Life and Style, they've given me the top gossip things that are going to be happening before it hits the stands. Number one, the cover story is Britney Spears. And what Life and Style has learned is last month, February, Kevin Federline went to a Walmart in Macomb, Mississippi, where he purchased a first response pregnancy test. Recently at a hotel, a source says that Life and Style Weekly, that Kevin and Britney stayed in separate rooms. She was often seen without her ring. He crashed with friends in a different room and then ditched Britney to go to Las Vegas. I guess it's the whole moody, I'm pregnant, leave me alone, my fingers are swollen, I got to take off my ring, yada, yada. My ring fingers swelled up to a size 10.5 when I was pregnant, so I definitely couldn't wear my rings, but I'm such a stickler for that I got one to fit during the pregnancy. And I just keep it in my jewelry box. Just a little, something to wear to the doctor's office, so, I'm sitting in the waiting room the way I would like to represent. It's not for everybody, but it was for me. Towards the end of the pregnancy, when I was able to sit on the motor cart in Target and actually go, after you took the cerclage out, the baby still wouldn't come out. The baby was like 2 weeks overdue. So my mother and I would go to Target, and I would sit on the motor car, but I had to have a ring on. If that was meant to be, then I'd rep, but it wasn't, so I can't. And So anyway, so I think that she's pregnant. Also, in next week's Life and Style, Charlie Sheen wants custody of the kids. Denise says, I'm fighting for full custody, and I have no intention of putting my career on the back burner. And she says that she plans on doing it all without full-time help. Also, in next week's Life and Style magazine, Demi Moore has wedding jitters. Damn. And they're doing celebrity noses. Whose is real and whose is fake. Also, Nicole Richie's diet tricks. Are they anything like Lindsay Lohan's? I got a story that I'll tell you next hour. By the way, did I tell you this? So this wasn't in Life and Style magazine, but this is what happened, okay? Vanity Fair really wanted to do the cover with Britney Spears. Britney wanted to do the cover, but she would not agree until they agreed with her that she could strike a pose showing her stomach. Now, you could say a pair of belly jeans or something like that, but no, she's going for the legendary Demi Moore shot, Which at this point, maybe Demi Moore can do the Demi Moore shot once her belly gets back out there. But anyway, so she signed on. She's going to do a Vanity Fair cover. Britney. Oh, by the way, the new Joss Stone Gap ads will be running any day now. They're due for the beginning of March or April. Oh, I have 2 minutes. Okay, why am I just sitting here? Did you hear about that UConn player that was arrested for the weed? Shout out to everybody listening in Hartford, Connecticut at Power 104.1. I see what's going on over there on the campus. He's a suspended University of Connecticut basketball player. His name is Antonio Kellogg, and he was arrested on drug charges. The police say that, and UConn is a big basketball school. Didn't they win the basketball championship this year?
Still going on.
It is?
But they've won it before.
Antonio Kellogg. Do you know that name? Well, maybe I shouldn't continue. Does he ride the bench or does he play? Well, I'll just put this story on the back burner. I know his mother's like, oh, thank you. By the way, they're saying that Nadia and Scott on American Idol are dating. Does that mean anything to anybody? Okay, well, Nadia Turner and Scott Sovell, they're in the top 10. Nobody cares? Okay, he's fat and Cablinasian looking, and she's black, and she has big hair. Okay, I'll put that where back there. Okay. All right, well then what we'll do is, what is this note from the producer's corner? Jada Pinkett, Venus Serena are all on Oprah talking about low self-esteem among black chicks. Oh, that's what Peabo was talking about. Go ahead, Oprah. We see this. Like Martin to Gina. All right, everybody, we'll be back.
It's Wendy, man.
I just found out this morning that my supervisor's pregnant.
Damn you, I told you not to do it.
Should I tell my wife what's up?
Plan on a divorce. And as for your job,
put that where? Back there.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS and to the community. Universal Circus and 107.5 WBLS.
Oh. Hey, everybody. It's the Wendy Williams Experience here on 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B classic soul. Vaughn Harper comes on after me at 7 o'clock. The Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus is in town now through April 10th. And you can join WBLS for our WBLS night on April 2nd with a live performance immediately following the circus by Keisha Cole. Now, you can purchase your tickets at the Arena box office over there at Madison Square Garden or call Ticketmaster. I'll give you the number. 212-307-7171. Pull out your credit card, charge it. And it's fun for the whole family. Also, WBLS wants to salute Women's History Month, and we're reminding you that domestic violence is everyone's business. If you or someone that you know is being abused, the information, the telephone number I'm about to give you is for your free confidential help, for emergency shelter, for support, or just to talk. 1-800-621-HOPE. 1-800-621-HOPE. Because that's people helping people. And here at WBLS, we care. Oh, let me talk to you about LA weight loss. 1-800-448-TRIM. 1-800-448-TRIM. LA weight loss. Oh, there's more.
It's hot here, speaking of weight loss.
I know Peabo Bryson probably thought we were crazy in here. So damn hot. LA weight loss is fantastic, everybody. I've lost over 15 pounds on LA weight loss. Managed to keep it off. Couldn't have done it without them. Because I got to tell you something. I'm not that motivated to gym exercise. I'll power walk. I'll hold my butt cheeks in for 30 seconds and then release. I'll do Kegels. I'll walk, up and down the steps 25 times a day. I don't mind. From the laundry room back to the bed, all like that. I'll walk down the block. I'll walk across town. But the gym, you still lose weight on LA Weight Loss. No pills, no gym. Not if you don't want to. Of course, on LA Weight Loss, it's not unusual to lose as much as 7 pounds in the first week. Of course, if you do the gym, you'll lose your weight faster. I lost my weight like last year this time and kept it off for a full year. You lose the weight without sacrificing taste. You shop for real food, real brands. As a matter of fact, some of the familiar weight loss brands that you enjoy, you are actually incorporated with LA Weight Loss. Like I love lean cuisine. I love lean cuisine meals. I can eat my lean cuisine on LA Weight Loss. Love that. Bring them to work. Put them in the microwave here at the job. Love that. I can go out for restaurants. I can enjoy a nice meal at Cheesecake Factory without feeling deprived or like some freak because I'm pulling all kinds of pills and potions out of my bag, mixing like Grandpa Munster. No, it's LA Weight Loss. Find out more about it. Guess what? The program comes with a one-on-one weight loss counselor, somebody who is your go-to person. Help! Help! Or guess what? I just got on the scale. You say, find out more. You owe it to yourself. The warm weather is here. And really, look at all that. Nobody wants to see all that. 1-800-448-TRIM. 1-800-448-TRIM. Aren't you so tired of hearing, you've got such a pretty face if you just lose some weight? I grew up listening to that all my life. God, thank God for LA Weight Loss. And a smattering of other aids. But LA Weight Loss of recent, 1-800-448-TRIM, 1-800-448-TRIM. It's LA Weight Loss. Thank you.